Hi, I'm Andrea Lancaster, also known as Andrea Lancaster Earth Alchemy on Facebook and I was going to say Pinterest, I'm not on Pinterest. TikTok, it's Andrea Lancaster, and Instagram, it's Andrea Lancaster Earth Alchemy. Got there in the end. Okay, so I have been away for a week, I think it was. I mean, from here, I've been actually physically been away visiting my family, so that's been lovely. I am back. I am going to talk about the energy and what's coming up, and also pull some cards to see how this week's going. But remember, we're going into, by the end of this weekend, we are into October, and that energy builds up to Samhain, Day of the Dead, next day. So big energies. You know, traditionally the veil, that was when the veil was at its thinnest. The veil is permanently thin now to non-existent. So your perception of 3D is shifting to 5D or fourth density, should we say. So rather than you thinking the earth is splitting literally, think of it as your perspective is moving, you're looking at going from 3D perspective into fourth density 5D. That's a better way of looking at it. And yes, that does involve people, you know, who have been friends, may not be, I don't mean falling out exactly, but may move away from you. You may move away from them because the vibrational difference is too great to maintain a friendship. And that is good, that is okay, there's nothing wrong with that. That is showing that you are moving forward in the right direction for yourself, because it is about you, it is about your own self-mastery, it is about your journey and your experiences. We must remember to put ourselves first, as well as looking after others and being kind and caring towards others. We have to look after ourselves, otherwise we can't help others if we don't. And I'm not talking about being selfish, I'm just talking about not expending all your energy so there's nothing left for you. Always putting yourself at the end of the queue. So there's nothing left for you, there's nothing left in the cup to drink from. Remember, you first, then you can look after others. Spirit's just when you look at your autonomy, at how you are in your life, and when you start to look at what you want and how you are and how you feel, and you start acting upon that, that is when you can help other people. When it's all about other people and you're ignoring yourself, you are missing intrinsically why you are here experiencing. Nobody, but nobody, not no spirit, nothing wants you to have nothing going on in your life, for you not to be experiencing joyful, happy things and martyring yourself. That is not the way spirit wants things, actually. That is not true. So society has taught us to be that way. It's so that we're kept in our place. That's the truth of it. Because then you're not standing up for your rights and what you want. You're too busy making sure everybody else is all right, and then you're too exhausted. There's no energy left. There's nothing left there for you to fill your cup up with, or to, you know, do what you want to do. There is a balance there. Right, okay, let's see how the rest of this week's going to go. Interesting. So we have two major arcana cards. We have the Devil, the Dibble, which we know there is no such thing as the devil. It was concocted by the church to control the masses. Please remember that. But if you throw your energy into something enough negatively, things, you make your own thing come true. So far better to think positive things and create your world around positive things than negative things. We create our reality. I can't tell you how many times I'll say that. It is so true. So the devil, traditionally, yes, it's about restriction. It's about being restricted quite often by your career, your job. Maybe you feel like you can't move forward because of monetary situation, or the responsibility of bills and people and stuff. It's that kind of tied down by society and what is expected of you, and all of those things you hate, or by the needs of others. And I don't mean that in a selfish way, although it can be. It's that expectation, but it's up to you. You have the key to free yourself from this. This also represents people who are only interested in self-gratification, in the instant, so sex, for sex sake, not with love. And I'm not saying that's wrong, but what I'm saying is that's what this card represented. It represents overindulgence, so overeating, over drinking, drugs, things, let me think, buying too many clothes just because in the moment it makes you feel good, or those designer clothes, you think that's the everything, and oh, you're a great person because you're wearing designer clothes. And so that's what your sum of you is, designer clothes. But what are you as a person? That's what this card represents. It's the very earthy kind of substance. It's that, actual 3D, pick a rock up, pick the sand up, pick the soil up, pick the handbag up, do you know what I mean? It's not spiritual as such, as it destroys spiritual things because you become too involved in material things. That's what this card can mean. However, this week is a big exercise in learning that you can be free while still being financially capable and earning your own money. You can be free from all of that. There's no need to be dragged down by all of this to be financially free, having financial freedom, having plenty of money. That is a choice, and how you manifest. And it doesn't mean you're greedy either. It just means it's an energy exchange. And that's what it is. Everything is energy. Everything. And this is how you learn to balance things this week. So we move away from the very, Spirit's talking about very theatrical adverts on, you must have this perfume, you must have this lipstick, you must have these shoes, you must have these trousers, or you must have this experience to be a whole person. We're moving away this week to, yes, making sure financially we are okay and we are good, but to balance and to charging ahead with what you want to do. So it's now in your life, as we move forward in October, about your experience and what makes you happy, and allowing yourself to let go of the things that don't make you happy, and being brave enough to move forward to earn money in the things you want to do, turning a hobby into something where it creates money, but making sure that it doesn't get to the point where you then don't like that. It's all about balance, but it is about being brave and getting yourself out there. So if you believe in yourself, if anything this week, know your finances will be fine. Know that you can do what you want to do. So if you want to get out there and do something, Believe in yourself, because that's what these cards are telling you. Don't be weighed down by what the media tells you, or how society tells you should be on the rat race wheel and only do this and live to work. There's so much more, isn't there? So that's what this is about. It's about escaping that and being determined and moving forward. And you will get a lot from that if you do this week as we move into October. Yes, you will feel disillusioned at times, but you will also incredibly, especially those who are already awake or those who are spiritually inclined, so those who are mediumistic, psychic, etc., you're going to feel another level of sensitivity within knowing things, hearing things, being connected with fourth density and 5D. That's a whole nother level. And your creative side is definitely coming out. And you know, as we move further on into this year, which there's not loads of it left, and we move into the next year, Pisces, which is what we're kind of moving into and moved into, is all about creativity, the arts, music, creating things that are beautiful, beauty as in, and I don't mean how we look, I mean pottery and anything creative that feeds your soul and makes you happy. That's where we're moving in. So this is about moving forward into doing things you are happy with and you enjoy doing. No more waking up and thinking, oh God, I've got to go and do that job and that person's really horrible to me and I really hate this. No, it's about expressing yourself through music, through creative arts, through whatever it is you want to do. It might be musical theatre, I don't know. It might be singing, or playing a musical instrument, whatever it is that brings you joy. Meditating, sitting in nature brings me joy. There's lots of things. I love what I do, but it's about allowing that expression of creativity. You are experiencing, that's what you're here to do. So experience the good things and don't be chained down by the lie that you have been told that you must just work and drop dead. That's not true. Please listen. Feed your soul. I hope that's resonated with some of you. I hope that has given you some, I don't know, information that may pertain to you in your life. But I will be on next week, so thank you for tuning in. Namaste, blessed be. Bye for now.